You mentioned about how you gathered information over time and sort of changed what you like. That is something I have discussed with many people, and a lot of people in 11th, 12th, they do tend to say, okay, I want to be a scientist in life. And so can you give some perspective, some advice to these students as to what what they should be doing? Should they really be thinking what they want to do 10 years from now, or how does it go?
So I would definitely say there is value in dreaming big. There is value in thinking really far ahead. It gives you motivation, like fantasizing yourself as this important piece in how the world works, right? Being a scientist, being a contributor, that's definitely useful. That's one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is how stubbornly do you stick to one career path. And here I think there are multiple strategies. The idea is to figure out what works for you. There are some people who can struggle through the low points and get to where they wanted to reach. However, I would say these are the exceptions. A lot of where we land is a combination of what we want to do, what opportunities we got, and luck. We cannot. And so I think it's always good to explore different things. It's always good to keep an open mind. And realistically, as you learn more about a field, you have more information, and it's natural that your tastes might change, your preferences might change, you want to explore something else. So it is a trade-off. You have to be sensitive to keep an open mind, but also not spread yourself too thin and be jack of all trades. The balance is completely dependent on you.
Okay. So say during your college time, what sort of other exposure did you when you say open to other courses, maybe in college it means courses, but going forward after college in PhD, what would that be like? How do you?
Right. So you mentioned exposure. That's such an important thing, right? Most of creativity and most of your knowledge and skills come through collaboration and interaction with other people. This will become more and more true as you are further along in your career. So exposure is key. You have to actively take the initiative to find people who have the same interests as you, to talk to them. You have to find experts, discuss your interests with them, see if your understanding of how it is to be a scientist in a particular field is exactly what it is. So I think you have to arrange your life to get all that exposure. Arranging that could mean that you will go to a top tier institute. That's a very good way of getting exposure. But even in that institute, not all people you can slack off, right? So you should still take the initiative to talk to people, interact with them and get the necessary exposure.
Okay.